They say multitasking is a bad thing. I agree. But if you multitask like this, it's not too bad. The way I'm multitasking is I have another computer doing one task, which is rendering a video that you probably already seen at the time this video is going up. And on this computer, I'm recording today's episode of Sherlock Holmes and the Case of Silver Earring. Let's see what this
It's a
is.
trace of human blood.
Oh, you don't say. I thought it was red paint. Anywho, let's see what else we can find here.
Strange sketches.
Besides the strange sketch.
This is brand new. This is brand new.
And anything else? That is it. Let's see if we can find anything over here. Let's see here. Doesn't look like there's anything of interest. Oh, hello there. Footprints there.
This footstep is incomplete. It is larger than a size 8, but smaller than a 12. Someone used this window to leave.
So I see. Well, let's see if the... Okay, game, let me walk, please. There we go. Kind of annoying. Well, let us leave and see if we can see what we can see.
Thank you, Appleby. I have learnt nothing conclusive. Tell me, Watson, would you mind strolling in the garden to wait for Gregson?
I guess Watson will do it by himself. Or he does mind, and no. Okay. Let's take a look around the garden ourselves. Oh, we got lots of plants.
What in the name of reason are you looking for, Holmes?
What a curious small flower.
This.
Several bills for the sum of £21.
Whoa.
Watson, we need to secure the item that was pawned under this ticket with all due haste. Could you take care of it? We shall meet this evening at Sherringford Hall.
All right, Holmes.
There he goes.
Let us return to Baker Street.
Alrighty, we don't want to investigate this.
Nothing of any interest here. Some of these flowers are not from England.
I guess we're just going to put the pots. Let's take a peek around just before we turn to Baker Street. To see what the rest of the scenery is like. If Holmes will walk. There we go. Oh, nothing of interest with that view. Well, back to Baker Street.
We must learn the identity of the dead man discovered in the cement factory. Let's examine his belongings.
Alright, it's time for another lab, I guess. Let me see if... Hey, well, let me go to the lab desk, though. But... Is it raining? Can't tell. Ugh. See, that's the Pawner's seat, and that's that. Nothing of interest there. Whoa! That was a sudden change. Wasn't expecting it. Now we're here. What I want to do is I want to start lab time.
A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. I must have a book that speaks about this abbey.
Alright, there we go. This is what we're trying to do.
Richmond's Abbey. I believe it was built in the 15th century to house an order of Anglican monks. It should surely be there. Let's visit this place, but in disguise. Let's see if this place is located on the map.
Alright, yes it is.
Let's visit this place, but in disguise.
Alrighty, so let's see, is this out? That is out, alright. So, to go disguise, we go to our room. There's our room. Oh, okay! I forgot that in this game, disguise is automatic. In later games, you actually have to build your disguise. Alright then, we can go anywhere? Can I go to Sherringford Hall? I can. But that won't do much good, so let's just continue with the story. We can go here and be all like, hello, Grimble! Alright, let's get on with the story. Ooh, what an eerie place. Ooh, and lightning! I love when games have detailed animations like that. Random lightning. And the leaves are moving, too.
Yes, my son?
I am sorry to disturb you, brother, but, well, you see, I have a matter of great importance which led me here, and I'm certain that you may be of help. Well, I am looking for my brother. Not a brother like yourself, but rather my brother by birth. He might have joined the order, but I think it is unlikely. You see, he has not always chosen the right path in life. I recently learned that he had had some troubles, and I have been frantic to find him. One of his acquaintances told me that my brother had spoken of Richmond's Abbey. My brother's name is James Little. Perhaps you know of him? If I ask you some questions, would it trouble you? It would at the least help me to learn whether he is here. He is unaware, but recently we received a small inheritance. I think if he were told of this, it would ease his mind and help him put these troubles behind him. This forest is most impressive.
It is very large. If someone were to hide in there, it would be most difficult to find them.
Oh boy.
The Abbey produces fine liquor, doesn't it?
Yes, we distill a liquor that contains medicinal herbs. It does allow us a small income, but it also can attract certain rascals. That's why we are mindful of inquisitive strangers.
Such as ourselves.
Have there been any burglaries?
Oh, we do get the occasional tramp. They sometimes seek shelter in the old ruins that lie in the midst of the forest. They have been known to trespass into our sacred cloister, seeking some sustenance. At least, that is always their tale upon discovery. But it is only the liquor that goes missing.
Do you know the way to these ruins?
Many paths lead there. If you are prepared for a walk, you may take the path that lies 30 meters in that direction.
Very well.
Thank you very much, brother. I would not at all be surprised if my brother is discovered to be the architect of your recent thefts, as he may well be hiding within the forest ruins. Sadly, for some time now, he has suffered from an addiction to strong drink. Please allow me to indemnify these losses on my brother's behalf. I'm afraid it will have to come from his share of the inheritance. Goodbye.
Good luck, my brother.
Well, we know that, so now it's time to go for a walk in the woods. The path 30 meters this way is this one right here.
Not very engaging.
They didn't agree. And now it's raining. Bah humbug. Oh, and you can see there are footprints on the ground here. So what we gotta do now is we gotta follow them. Through this lovely forest. This could take some time. So, and there's lots of choices. I don't remember the exact way through this forest, so I'm gonna do my best to figure this out. If memory serves, we gotta go this way though.
I can go no further.
Oh. I forgot. Okay, that was a trick. I fell for this my first time too. Let's keep going. Ah, yes, I know where we are. There's a pond right here. We got some water. Make a note of that. You'll want to remember that this is here. Can we keep going? As I suspected, but I just wanted to check. You also want to make a note of where these dead ends are. Do I have a map in my notes by chance? Just check real quickly. That's hey! It's not dance up on my other computer. I got some notes out. Navigate the game. That's not gonna be much help, so I'm just gonna do it my way.
What can it be?
Yeah, Holmes likes to make random comments like this. What can it be? Let's see, this way I believe? Let's hope I'm right. Whoop, okay. Let's go. You know, the majority of this episode is probably just going to be us wandering around. I'm not going to bother cutting because you're going to want to eventually figure out the way there. And through my trial and error, it could help you. I'll have a feeling this is the wrong way. This looks correct.
I can go no further.
Oh, we can go no further. Fine. It looks fine for a while. You know, if I were there, I would try and go further. I used to live on an acre of land, you know. Ah, this angle. Yes, I remember this angle. That tree. How nice is it to put that tree right there. Ah, yes, that thing. Make a note of that, too. I believe it's that. Yes, and then we go this way. And... gotta take it slow a bit. Let's see, one more scene. Make a save point.
I smell smoke.
Yes, this is here. Pro tip: save your game here. There is a trick you can do to help you with this next part. You already know what this next part is, I'll bet, because you can see in the distance there is a...
Quick, some water to douse this fire, else we lose precious evidence.
Yes, alright, for that part, you saw what I did. While Holmes was talking, you want to click on the bottom and start turning around the animation. This is a timed puzzle. If you fail it, you die, so you want to make sure you remember the exact path you took to get to this area. We need to grab this pail right here. And we need to go back to that pond.
Quickly, I must find some water.
We want to go back to that water and fill it up, and then we need to get back in time. The reason I start walking early is because if you start getting the animation going early, the clock will not start, and you'll get about a couple seconds head start. Very, very helpful. That was my trick to beating the game. Or this segment, I should say. Oh dear. This way, it's this way, it's this way. I do not know how much time they give you, but it's not a lot. In fact, you're gonna be coming out to the coming through in the clutch, most likely, for this segment. We get my inventory ready. Let's see, one more scene. We should be there. Do not hesitate. There we go. Alright, fill with water. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, now you gotta run back. Come on, come on, come on. Holmes. There's no time for trifles like this. Right, then we go this way. Holmes. There you go. Holmes, move! Come on, there we go. Alright, we got half of our time left. That is very good. See, don't fall for that. Keep going. We have this transition here. Go this way. Yep, confirmation by the tree animation. That will be your guide. And that reminder right there. Almost at a quarter of our time left. I think we should be good, because that's what the scene with the pail is. We'll keep going, get to the fork. Go up on the fork. Get to the end of this. Inventory is ready to douse the fire. Sweet. I made a wrong turn when I played this game myself on my victorious attempt, and so I had, like, less than... That was the oh dear. There we go, put it out. Perfect. Alright, one attempt.
My word, I can't see anything.
Let's see. Shift.
All these papers were gathered and burned. I need to find evidence somewhere else.
Well, let's go ahead and light the candle right here.
Ah, now I see better.
Yeah, that actually is quite a bit better. See, that book is unimportant.
Someone has slept here.
Yep. That evidence has been banned, so... Pardon me, no point in looking at it. Let's see what's this way. Nothing of interest, really. Ah, there is something.
I need something. Ah, I was positive. It moves. Very interesting. These letters are faded and illegible. These letters are faded and illegible.
I suppose you want me to do something?
This ink is not made in England.
Okay.
These letters are faded and illegible.
Oh, I guess that means forget them, we're done? Let's see what that letter had to say. Oh, letter from an alcoholic. Alright, we read the letter. Let's see here. I don't remember if it tells us when we can leave or not. Ah, there. Yeah, there. I see them now too. Got footprints on the ground. Let's see if we can find the one that wants us to measure. There we go. That should do.
Footsteps, size 10.
Alrighty, and let's see. Alrighty.
Someone. A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. Need something. This is ink. It is not English, and it fell on the floor maybe 2-3 days ago. I should leave this forest and join Watson at Sherringford Hall.
The rest is we do not need, I believe. So it is time to return. Baker Street. Can I just return from here? No, I got to go to the exit. Alrighty, I'll probably cut this out to get us to the end. So I'll see you guys. Let's see where we're gonna go. We're gonna go Sherringford Hall. See you guys there.
Oh, Dr. Watson, beg pardon for imposing on you, but I must get a message to Inspector Lestrade, and... He is just inside, and I am sure that he would be most eager to assist you. No, it would be better if he would hear this from you, rather than myself. The present situation requires me to be elsewhere. Please be good enough to tell Inspector Lestrade that I renounce any rights to the succession. Also, I will not be at my offices. I would not wish him to waste time looking for me there. Goodbye, and I thank you for your kind assistance, Dr. Watson.
Well, that's interesting. Ah, I like this song. Ah, Lestrade, my man. Get over here, we got some talking to do.
I was upstairs and I could have sworn I just saw that blasted scoundrel Grimble through the window.
Yes, you are right. But you have no chance of catching him now. He has run away as if the very devil himself were after him.
It is not the devil that's after him, but myself. He would fare better if it were the devil on his trail.
He gave me a message for you, Lestrade. He said he renounces any rights to the succession.
What do you say? This is astonishing news. This will not prevent me from finding him. I want to know how it so happens that a dead man is found in a building to which only Grimble is known to possess the keys. By the way, where is our great detective? Oh, here he comes now.
He didn't even open the door.
Hello, gentlemen. What were you discussing?
Grimble has renounced all possible rights to the succession of Bromsby Enterprises.
But that does nothing to alter the fact that he is the ideal guilty party. Sir Bromsby had very important news that he intended to announce on the day of his death. What if this surprise news was the ouster of Grimble and Bromsby's intent to name his own daughter to succeed him? Do you think something otherwise, Holmes?
No, it is nothing. May I ask you a question, Lestrade? Would it be possible to keep this new information about Grimble from Miss Bromsby, but for a few days?
It's a deuced odd request, but I presume that you must have your reasons. I will do my best to keep this information private till the day after tomorrow.
Thank you, Lestrade. By the way, I would like to speak with Miss Bromsby. Where can I find her?
I do believe she's with her faithful knight in her sitting room. This gentleman never, so to speak, leaves her side. If this story spares them any further pain, no doubt they will soon be renowned as the most beautiful couple in London. I am trying not to think about it, but my heart feels heavy that I may have been an instrument of their sorrow.
By the way, my brother Mycroft has answered one of my letters, and his information seems to be most interesting. You can look at it if you would like. I have had a copy made for you.
You know, when he said that, when let's see, it was Lestrade, he was saying, like, they'll make the most beautiful couple in London. It reminded me of a wonderful story I read. It's a fan fiction, but it is amazing. If you are at all interested, I'm not sure how much viewers enjoy fiction and that kind of junk. Well, I wouldn't say it's junk. It was like the best fan fiction I've ever read. Let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to explain it to you. I'd rather not waste video time on it though. Especially considering... We have stuff to do anyway. Oh wait, did I need to read something? Hang on a second.
Closed.
Yeah, there. Oh, here's the letter from Mycroft. I totally went through that too fast. Let me try again. Alright, there. Now then, let's try again. Get on with it.
I hear laughter coming from the powder room.
This is the powder room, right? I guess not. Okay. Well... Is this the powder room?
Closed.
No, I don't... that could be either the I think that's the smoking room, actually, now that I think about it. This is the powder room, right?
Closed.
No? Okay. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Is this closed, too? It's not. Is this the powder room?
Closed.
Alright, so it was that room, except I guess my game didn't want to give me the move forward cursor. Alright. I've already had enough of you, game. You've already crashed on me during this recording, which y'all didn't see. Okay, don't look at that guy. Why'd you do that, Holmes? Alright, let's try again. There they are. Aha! What's all this?
Good afternoon, Mr. Holmes. James has just been showing me the photographs from his hunts.
Oh, but I wasn't the only hunter.
My respects, Miss Bromsby. Hello, Lieutenant. If I could have a look.
Okay.
I must say, this is quite a handsome specimen, but it is surprising how light it appears.
That bull weighed near 1,000 stones.
Oh, beg pardon. I was referring to your portfolio.
That is but another souvenir of my travels to Africa.
Okay.
I came here specifically to inform you that everything goes well with the case, Miss Bromsby. But I need to ask you a question of a more personal nature. If the Lieutenant would be so gallant as to give us a moment of privacy.
Your servant, Mr. Holmes. I will retire to the smoking room.
Oh, I actually talked to you again?
I
Okay.
should reveal one of my hints.
Alright then.
Does this photograph belong to you?
Yes, it's mine. This is the photo of an actress who was with a touring London company. They gave a performance at the town near my boarding school in Switzerland. This is Miss Davenport. She was kind enough to meet with us in her dressing room after the show.
I know Miss Davenport. She's a fictional character in a television show. But that's another story.
And how would you describe this actress?
Oh, she was fascinating, on the stage and in life as well. She personally inscribed this likeness for me. You see, they were available for purchase during the intermission. She was so very beautiful.
Pray, continue.
When I met with her, she showed me this beautiful earring that she wore. It was in the shape of a wave with foam, made entirely of sparkling stones. It's strange, but I have never talked about this with anyone till now. I do hope I see her again someday.
Perhaps. Now, listen to me, my dear child. I must ask you to speak to no one about our conversation, not under any circumstances. The discovery of the truth rests on your silence.
Alright then.
I've got to go now.
I understand.
Oh, so nice that they went back by themselves. Oh no, it's quiz time. Darn it! Oh well. Let's take the quiz.
This lieutenant seems a very commendable person. Miss Lavinia is fortunate to have him near. Lestrade was saying that he has found more evidence of Grimble's trail. The corpse we found at the cement factory may well have been an accomplice and the true murderer of Sir Bromsby. Grimble could have easily obtained an invitation for him to the reception. Then, some time after the deed was done, Grimble eliminated his accomplice to prevent his speaking. Or perhaps not. Whatever are you musing about, Holmes? Holmes?
What is it, Watson?
Blast it, Holmes! You haven't heard a word that I have said.
It is of no consequence. Tell me, have you had the opportunity to redeem the item with the receipt we found at Hunter's?
Oh, yes, it was a simple
That's an
matter.
odd view.
In order to get the best price, Hunter agreed to redeem the item within 2 days' time. Look, these appear to be real diamonds.
It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Alright, let's take a quiz. Alright, was the leader of the thugs who attacked Holmes directly related to the case? Believe it or not, yes! Kudos to you if you were able to figure that out on your own. Answer, Wong Jae. Can't we say that the person who killed Simon Hunter is skilled with weapons? Yes. Answer. Let's see here. This dialogue by Appleby. Are the ruins near Richmond's Abbey a common haunt for wanderers? That isn't big rat. Yes. Answer. The brother who spoke with us at the door. Number 4. Can the handwriting on the message found in the ruins be the same as that on a previous document? Yes. Answer. Let's see, we got a threat. And let's see, where is it? Is it this one? Yes, okay, there we go. And number 5, is it easy for a retired English officer to find work as prison warden abroad? Yes. Looks like we're getting close to an answer because all of the answers to these questions today have been yes. Answer this.
It is simplicity itself, Watson. We have answered all the questions.
Here comes Lestrade on 18th of October 1897.
Hello, Watson.
Good morning, Lestrade. You are an early riser.
I am not. I don't do mornings.
Good morning, Lestrade. You look really tired. You must have had a lengthy meeting with the minister.
But hold on. How on earth could you know that, Holmes?
Oh, don't go on with
I
this
can
again.
read you like an open book.
At least it was just that creepy response.
I jest with you, gentlemen.
It's not the proper time for jesting, Holmes. But upon my word, how did you find out about the minister? I was assured
Here
that
we
only
go
3 or
again.
4 persons at most had knowledge of this meeting.
Oh, I would rather withhold my explanation.
Yes,
So you
thank
must be
you.
aware of the subject of the meeting.
Indeed, but Dr. Watson knows nothing of these events.
Well, our incorruptible yet ever practical minister shared the thoughts of the Chancellor of the Exchequer with me. They've decided that it would be most imprudent, given the crisis we're under, for a young lady barely 18 years of age to take control over one of the country's 3 biggest building enterprises.
I begin to understand, but
According to the minister, despite his bad habits due to the lack of consideration for his partner, Grimble is the only individual that the council has faith in to reverse the current state of the Bromsby holdings. It was further explained to me that if there is a choice to make in the direction of my investigation, and lacking any new evidence to the contrary, I must take these concerns into account.
this is outrageous.
And you, Lestrade, what are your personal thoughts on the matter?
I really can't say, Holmes. The prospect offered by Grimble seems so attractive. He had credible motive to murder Bromsby and then foul it. In addition, he was the only individual with apparent access to the shed at the cement factory where we discovered the corpse of his presumed accomplice. However, the only gadfly to this theory is his statement to Dr. Watson when he clearly renounced all rights of succession.
That is an item of singular curiosity.
It is difficult for me to believe that a man who could plan and execute 2 or 3 murders with such cool presence of mind would give up an opportunity of this magnitude so easily. I also have spent sufficient time at Sherringford Hall to have a high opinion of Lieutenant Harrington.
I agree with you. This young man, by all accounts, has an unimpeachable character.
I have no evidence to cast doubt on the truthfulness of his testimony. We reconstructed the crime, and it was evident from where he stood he could easily see Miss Bromsby despite the crowd. Really, Holmes, I'm not a man who would hand over an innocent girl to the executioner, even should it cost me my career.
I am pleased to hear you say this, Lestrade. By the way, Lestrade, have you any knowledge of the place known as Aston's Theatre?
Is it that shabby theatre that lies near the bank of the Thames?
Yes, several weeks ago it was acquired by the Fairfax Theatre Company. Their international tour appears to have been most successful as they are set to open their new play in a week. Dwight Richards happens to be their director.
You mean the author of the threatening letter that we found on Bromsby's desk? I must admit, I thought the letter to be of small consequence. After all, it involved a matter from so long ago.
Sometimes old wounds are the most painful. In fact, we are leaving for Aston's right now. I know that you're quite busy, but if you feel like joining us, meet us at noon.
Well, here we are. Aston's Theatre. I'm gonna break now, though, because it may not seem like we've done much to you, but to me, it's just been a long... This production's just taken a long time to complete. I'll give you a bit of a sample. Oh dear. I can tell. My voice is almost dead. There we go. This happens sometimes if I record for a long period of time. Alright, y'all got like, let's see, I'm gonna estimate because I can't see what the actual video is gonna be, but you guys got like a 20 to 30 minute video in a playtime. Actual production time of this video, 50 minutes. Almost exactly, I'm looking at the clock. I started recording at 3:20. It is now 4:10 in the afternoon. Thanks to, let's see, missed evidence twice, so I had to go back and get it. I had the game crash on me, so I had to go back and get back to where I was. And let's see, the screen got all messed up. It cropped down, so I had to get back to the actual size. So, yep, that was 1 hour I don't need back. Although, I hope you enjoyed this episode, so I'm not going to bother you with my complaining. Next time on Sherlock Holmes in the Case of the Silver Earring, we'll explore Aston's Theatre. See you guys then.